I'm fucking alone. Let's get this over with.
I think I should agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck that up so bad.
The smell of,
Oh, stop.
the smell of acrid cigarette smoke overwhelms my senses as soon as I enter the bar.
Fuck, I
I
forgot
resist
the
to urge the pull. I resist the urge to pull my shirt over my nose. It's so dark in here, my eyes have to adjust before I can begin to find my way around. Same. Everyone is facing away from the door watching the stage. The bar is in a location further in. I am able to slip unnoticed. Pretty impressive considering it's in Japan.
slip in unnoticed.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive she managed to do that in Japan considering they have very strict alcohol laws. You have to be 21 to drink.
Yeah, it is impressive.
I hug the back wall, scanning the bar for the sights of Zoe. When I see.
There's a rip on her shorts.
Skirt.
Same difference. No way!
Is that Zoe?
With a Y.
My eyes go wide as I see her on the stage, guitar in hand. She softly singing into the microphone and playing while doing so. Oh,
No way.
rooted in place, I quietly listen to her song washed over the bar. I can't believe this beautiful song is coming from some same girl who seems to have a permanent scowl on her face.
Just saying. When you said, I can't believe, you said it like, I can't believe you done this one.
Can't believe you done this. Anyway! Zoe's smooth fingers glide along the guitar strings, playing it clearly, with a clearly practiced hand.
So that we can't do.
I can, kinda. Her voice is
Well,
so warm and soothing. The
thank
bar is in the bar and its few inhabitants fade around me.
Inhabitants. That's
They
a
use that
very-
word in very awkward positions.
Yeah, very few inhabitants. It's
The lyrics ease along in tandem with the strum of her guitar.
I like
Their harsh clothing is such a contrast to the gentleness of the song that is in this strange way it almost seems to make it sweeter. I continue to listen entrapped as the girl I learned was my little sister only a few days ago captivates the small audience with her singing.
Can I stop you
Until
there
too
first?
soon the song tapers off, my surroundings rebound to reality as Zoe prepares for the next song.
It said enraptured. Enraptured. What does the rapture actually stand for? Think about it. Right. Ooh, cutscene.
Fuck away.
So, Zoe of Hawaii comes to these places to sing. How could I be so stupid?
Because you're blonde! I mean... Oh, I
Pink.
just dropped something on the floor.
I heard that.
Was that audible? I hit my mouse pad with my hand and whatever was in my hand just went fucking backwards over me. I don't know where it is now, it's fucking gone. I'm looking at the bit, it's not there.
It's just the sound it made when...
I don't know where it's gone. I jumped too soon. I jumped to so many conclusions about Zoe and none of them were good. Guilt stabs into me. I timidly remove my eyes, from the girl on the stage.
I'm the worst.
There you
No
are.
wonder she doesn't look... I was gonna say love me there, but it's just like me.
Why don't you love me?
Why don't you love me? Why don't you hate me?
Hey, little lady.
Damn.
I look up, now aware that someone is addressing me. A man is next to me by the wall, leaning in toward me. How long has he been there? You're a little young to be in this place, you know? The uniform? Or is that your kink? Urch? Eh? Urch? His breath stinks of alcohol. I hold
I think
back...
that's supposed to be...
His breath stinks of alcohol. I hold back a gag as he advances closer, now leaning on the wall with his arm. Kick his legs out. Can I get you a drink? If you're not legal, I don't mind buying. I already want that thing in the The man leans in even more, and I take a step back.
Where's this man? She's just sliding to the side.
Maybe we're the man.
Exclamation mark!
I'm trapped between him and the corner, between the wall and their large table. My heart starts to pound in my chest.
Dot, 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 dot.
Jeez, relax. I'm obviously trying to do something nice for you. I flinch as the man's voice raises. My eyes dart around for an exit. He got me pinned back here.
Please leave me alone.
Chill out, I'm just offering you a drink. The man sneers at me, but doesn't move away. In fact, he's moving even closer.
Ooh la la.
You're the one dressed like that in the bar. What do you think guys are gonna do, huh?
Poke my tatas.
On the verge of tears, I look down at my feet and I hear a man chuckle.
On the verge of tears. I'm sorry, but that image looks like she's already tearing.
Come on, just one drink. The man stumbles and hastily grabs my arm and almost trips.
Ah!
I shut my eyes tight as I almost fall. The man's grip like vice on my wrist. He tries to steady himself. Why did I come here? Why did I follow Zoe to this place? Is that what I deserve for thinking the worst of Zoe? Please just leave me alone. Oh, that's me. Get the hell away from her. Okay, now you can start reading again.
No, it's still you. You gotta read my eyes shoot open and all that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can start reading again.
Oh, we only did like 5 minutes.
I
Alright,
really want
my
to know
eyes
why
shoot.
that thing is a drop.
Oh, okay. My eyes shoot open as a voice shouts through the suddenly very quiet bar. It's then that I finally
My
realize.
mother's home.
Okay. That I then. Oh fuck! It's
hang
then
on.
that I
What?
finally realized the lack of music.
Not me.
Up on stage, Zoe for Y is now standing up, looking right at us. This music.
Oh,
Her
that
eyes
kicks in.
are dangerously focused, and her chest heaves.
she's breathing heavily.
Yeah, I get that, but heaves.
I don't get it, Sean. It's made by different people.
Heaves in and out at a rapid pace. Zoe for Y.
Wah! Wah! Wow, Luigi! So that's where he's been. Sorry, he's not in the new Smash Bros. Because he's really sitting in a bar in Japan.
Sounds about right.
I said get away from her. What? What the hell? I was talking to her.
What
What
the?
the? Oh, that didn't sound like a guitar unhooking from an amp. I can replicate that sound if you need. I have one.
Don't.
Continue.
Oh, it's my Zoe for Y unhooks her guitar from the amp,
Amp.
resulting in an ear-stringing pitch throughout the
Stringing.
bar.
I don't see an R there.
Ear stinging then.
I'm warning you.
I hope she hits him with the guitar. Zoe with a Y grips her guitar like a bat as she hops off the stage, quickly advancing towards us. I didn't even read that part before I said that. Now every eye in the bar is turned towards us, watching the spectacle.
Wait, are you pre-reading before you're reading out?
No, before that, like the one just gone, I didn't switch to the page before this.
You're looking at mine.
No, and I
Continue.
just yeah. Oh, got close. The man stumbles back as Zoe Y is almost on us.
Whatever, crazy bitch.
The man retreats, mumbling, obsessed.
Obscenities.
Of course, you could read that, but you can't read.
I don't get it. I can read
Hi.
complicated words, but I can't read standard basic level English.
And throwing his arms into the air.
What a weedy motherfucker.
Throw your arms into the air. Like
What in blazes are you doing? Every man's now Waluigi.
Nah, teacher can't be. Teacher can't be. Teacher has to be a normal voice.
A
That has to be a Geordie.
spoken voice. No, the dad's a
Yeah.
Geordie.
Yeah, that is true.
But every other male that is not named is just a fucking Waluigi. Oh, hey Mario. What are you doing?
A short, red-faced man in a vest storms over. He's glaring daggers at Zovy, who stares back. What's the manager?
Getting off stage and harassing my customers. What are you, mental? I took a leap of faith letting you in here. I want you gone now.
Hey, woman! Yes.
Just silence. Just pure silence.
Yeah.
Alright, was that my...
Try
making an effort.
Nah.
Okay.
Shh, I gotta be a good boy.
Why?
Because I'm not a good boy.
Oh, is it because you slept in? Again.
Because I didn't put the dishes away.
My excuse would have been, I was leaving them to dry.
That is my excuse, but it doesn't matter. Because the cell kept on. Shh. Whatever, this place blows. Let's go, Iris. With an eye.
Not daring to speak a word, I followed Zovy out of the bar. The squat man voices his
Yeah, no,
outrage.
that one really... that one really
The
doesn't...
squat man voices his outrage at us the entire trek out. Okay, trek.
Luigi, wah!
Sean,
down-
Sean,
No,
Sean,
trek is
continue.
once we're a short ways from the bar. Zovy stops, turning to face me. My heart is
Wah.
pounding so fast from the encounter that I'm starting to shake a little.
It's gonna do all Luigi there. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just not used to that.
It's probably a good thing that you're not.
Mm,
You slut. Now then. Why are you following me, Iris with an eye?
Zovy
Pats a hand over her hip.
I don't know.
I do not know English.
Zovy puts a hand on her hip, twisting her mouth into a scowl.
Scowl.
I just scowl. I look away, not able to meet her accusationary gaze. Ooh,
It's just a coincidence you were acting suspicious.
do you wanna
Well, we
go-
obviously know we're not getting away with a coincidence, are we?
Um,
Tell the truth.
yeah, we'll go with you. You were acting so suspicious. Agreed.
Done.
Right. You were coming home late, and then I found flyers for bars in your room.
So, you really were snooping around my room.
I was really worried. You've been missing.
I like to just. I was really worried.
You've been missing classes, and I wasn't sure if you'd gotten mixed up into something dangerous or not. But I'm the one who is in the wrong. I made some really bad assumptions about you.
Dot. I don't know Morse code.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, I hang my head. I don't know what else to say. Zovy probably really hates me now, and with good reason.
I'm so sorry.
Nope.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. I worried you.
You are.
I guess it did look suspicious coming out of here.
That's an understatement, but I'm not going to push it. Zovy shrugs.
Truth be told, I'm not even totally sure what I'm doing.
You're not. Zoe with Y shakes her head and then looks
This
around.
is where a face camera would be perfect, because I was fully tempted to shake my head and watch headset go flying.
Ah!
Listen, listen about, listen how about we get out of this place first.
I nod in agreement.
Does the same thing.
Just flip my head back and just flies
No,
off.
just nods so powerfully the headset goes fucking flying.
I lag. I lag behind Zoe with a Y. As
I know
we,
it. He had shit in that.
As we walk, my eyes downcast. Zoe Y had changed back into her uniform in the park bathroom, stating the smell of the cigarette smoke sticking to her other clothes was making her feel sick. I can't believe you've done this. Anyway, I can't help but let out a heavy sigh.
Wah.
The day's events really wore me out. I guess that's to be expected. It's just been a roller coaster of emotions all day.
Wow.
Yeah, you should sit down.
Zoe with a Y leads me to a bench.
Should I mind you?
I'm not physically tired, but but I comply. Sitting on a bench doesn't sound so bad, saying that my legs are aching. I'm sitting down.
My heart aches with every time I fucking talk to you. Anyway,
They're very, very close here. It's like that. Like, look how bright that pink.
I can see!
is. To my surprise, Over Y sits down next to me, too. I'm sorry I got you in trouble with that guy.
you didn't get me in trouble.
If I hadn't been there, that guy wouldn't have had made you leave.
The manager? That guy was a creep anyway.
We sit in silence for a while I collect my thoughts.
There should have been a comma.
Yeah, it should have been. That's why I added it in. Weirdly, the one on the forefront of my mind isn't having to prowl through the strange bars or that weird guy, but instead the amazing feeling of seeing Zova Y up on stage.
Why were you smiling like that? You're weirding me out.
Sorry, why were?
Why are you?
I'm just
Oh
so.
god, my mother's listening to music and there's fucking breath again.
I wear my hair back and forth.
Can you hear it?
No.
Good.
Oh, you'll have to edit that out, wouldn't you?
I will do if that stays on.
I finally get to sit and talk to you like this. And on top of that, I found out you're amazing. You're an amazing singer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What? I'm not.
Twat.
I only sing because I couldn't get a gig by just doing guitar.
I was really surprised. Your voice is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Stop complimenting me. It's embarrassing.
Zoe for Y rubs the back of her neck, staring off into the park. I need a drink.
I've only been doing this for like 5 minutes.
I haven't had a drink all day. She
Nice.
seems like she's going to say something, but then she stops, furrowing her brows.
Furrowing.
That's why I said furrowing her brows. So that does not make sense. It probably does, it's just that my linguistics doesn't understand it. Yes, I did say that. Then she moves to rise off the bench. Instinctively, I
Rise,
grab her
everybody!
wrist. Can we stay like this a little while longer? If we go back to the apartment, you're not going to hate me again, are you?
Boss! My fucking eye has got a hair in it and hurts so fucking much. So to save.
What the? What? How did I get to Discord? I can give it props on the music. The music's pretty banging.
My eyes are just that bloodshot.
Hello?
Get some water on them.
Doesn't help.
Oh well. Short term, by the way.
Look, I don't hate you.
Zoe White stiffly crosses her arms,
Okay.
giving me a weak excuse. Despite trying my best not to, I feel a scowl creeping up on my face.
I don't. I just. When I first learned about you and your life, you seemed like some totally pampered girl.
That's
Pretty true. It's not your fault. I feel stupid for even being mad now. I just.
Zoe White trails off, looking anywhere but in my general direction.
Every time I see you, fucking look everywhere except you bastard.
After a long silence, it seems Zoe White isn't going to say anything more. I decide to assure her.
Suck across the back of it.
Well, now we can put it all behind us. But, you know, you really shouldn't be going to places like that.
I need to make money.
My money? For what?
My money, my bitch.
Zoe White gestures to her guitar, which is leaning against the bench in the grass.
I left all my equipment at school when I came here. I need money to buy good stuff. But more importantly, it'll get rusty if I don't play. I thought if I did a few hours, a few free shows. Where the hell did I read hours? The owner might overlook my age and pay me, but obviously, that's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's not a huge loss.
Playing in bars?
I thought it would be a good idea to play and make some money.
You could have just told me.
Would you really have accepted that I wanted to play in bars for money? Didn't want to risk you crying to dad.
I would have accepted that you wanted to play, Zoe White. There's got to be another way to do it.
Your school doesn't have a music department or anything that's not classical. I also don't want to disturb people in our apartment by practicing there either.
There's got to be a better way than this.
If I wanted to, I could fall in with some kids who are just doing this as a hobby. But that doesn't really solve my money problem. Also, they're in a private apartment by themselves. It's just the two of them.
Just don't question it.
I just double clicked.
Right. I'll read this one for you. And I have nowhere to earn legitimately because, legitimately because I'm not old enough. I just blew my shot with the one guy, seedy enough to let me play.
I'll have to waste the next 2 years just doing nothing.
Zerva Wise was so stressed out that she'd go to these lengths. Making up my mind, I turned to face Zerva Y. Zerva Y. I'll help you.
You will?
Of course. What are sisters for, after all? Zoe
stars of me, not
stares
of words.
my ass is itchy.
That was the next line. Just stares at deep eyes, my ass is itchy.
Zoe stares at me, at a loss for words. I can't help but chuckle at how silly she's being. Of course I'll help her. We can start up a club at school. Maybe I can join too, as the manager or something. It'll be so much fun.
It's because she's useless. You let me use your name on applications?
Huh?
Oh, thank you, Iris. With an I. I'm so sorry I judged you.
Before I can protest, Zoe White gives me the most radiant smile I've ever seen. Then, if I couldn't get any more amazing, Zoe White wraps her arms around me in a hug.
It's not a hug, it's a death strangle.
Application?
You can only play in most of these places if you're old enough, with your name. I'll be able to pass the background screenings, no problem. I might even be able to get in with the band. That would be some seriously good luck.
So for White mutters her future plans as I wait for my head to stop spinning from the contact of her warm, gentle hug. Am I really this straved for affection?
Starved.
Starved.
And yes, we both are.
Yeah, we probably are.
And more
And more
importantly,
importantly, what did I just agree to?
Oh no, I can't.
Oh, I got 61 FPS there. Don't know how I went up by one.
I have 11 now. No 48. No 5. No 4.
I went down to
No
I went down to
5.
54 there.
No 4. No 5.
I packed my boobs and station. I packed my books and stationery.
I think yes, you are starved.
As the final bell rings, school is over at last. I raise to my feet and head towards the door, hopping.
Hoping to get hopping. Hoping to catch Joey before she leaves.
Fine, you.
Just, no.
Just
Just as I begin to walk
away
from my
the
desk.
However,
Someone
someone blocks my path.
Iris,
With an eye.
with an eye,
Oh, now it's got the Skeletor.
Go with
do you
Skeletor.
have a minute?
Of course.
Skeletor?
I walk to the side and allow my other classmates to pass. Once it's just my teacher and I, he begins to talk.
Iris with an eye, I wanted to talk to you about your scores in the chemistry test from the other day.
You do?
I do. And going by the look on your face, I see you know exactly what I'm talking about to say. What I'm about to say. Skeletor is old and does not know how to read.
I grimace as I... think
Grimace?
about- I don't even know how to say that.
Grimace?
Whatever
Google.
words.
Would I Google? I need to get rid of that real quick, hang on. You know what I'm talking about.
That does not seem like a word. I'm sorry, but that can't be a word.
Grim ants.
So, yeah, grimace.
Grimace, not grimance. Oh.
It's actually a word. What? What? McDonald was a fantasy world used in the...
I believe it meant the Spanish word. Because the Spanish origin was fright. But,
Right, anyway.
well, not really grimance.
Non-English.
But, no, it's basically McDonald. Hi, McDonald.
I'm McDonald as I... yeah, we'll change that to I look around as I think about how badly I must have performed on that test. Between moving out and moving in with my suddenly announced younger sister, my mind was anywhere but on the exam.
Iris with an eye. Need I remind you, you are the top candidates for Lilium's prestigious scholarship. You can't afford to let your marks fall. Your eligibility is entirely dependent on your grades.
I realize that. I really do.
Do you now?
But...
But what? Have you more important? Oh, you have more important things to do? You found He-Man, haven't you? This is your future we're talking about. Whatever is going on in your life, you can't afford to throw away this opportunity.
Most teachers say the opposite of that.
If you continue to do poorly, you will have your scholarship revoked. Don't forget that. Wow,
Before I
well,
can respond, my teacher walks off, leaving me alone to reflect on what I've said. He said, so I really did that badly? Huh? I was really worried that my home situation might affect my grades, but I didn't think it would be that bad. I need to do something about this.
I grab my
I know.
I grab
I grab my
my belongings
and
and
turn,
turn to
head towards the door.
towards
once more.
always.
what a jerk.
I'm glad he doesn't teach in my class.
No,
No.
he's not
he's not
a. Whoa.
Whoa. So
why?
anyway,
Where
when did you get here? About the time that Good
How
for
did
Nothing
they
started laying around you. I double clicked.
Who does he think he is anyway?
See, your mark slipped up a little. That's no reason to get bent out of shape. You're a square after all.
Those shoulders are. Have you seen that? Rectangle, rectangle.
Says ye.
No. Leave my tits out of this. No, it might
I didn't
be
mention that.
hard to hear, but he was right. I am.
It wasn't hard to hear. I
for-
could hear it from down the corridor.
I am liable for considering about scholarship. Skeletor is.
Skeletor?
I was reading scholarship at the same time.
Reggie?
I am liable for a
Regular?
scholarship that this school provides. If I don't keep my grades perfect, it could go to someone else. He just cares about my future. That's all. Bullshit.
If you say so.
Anyway, forget about that. Were you waiting for me?
Waiting for you.
That face expression clearly says yes.
Shh. I do like her piercings.
Of course you do.
I wouldn't get the top one done. That one would hurt.
It's like-
Continue.
I feel like
Continue.
you're the ideal woman.
Continue.
Well, you usually go right home after school, right?
Left.
Could it be that you actually wanted to walk your big sister home?
Search the shorty. Don't get too full of yourself. And quit the big sister thing. I just happened to be passing by when I saw you being lectured by it all.
Oh, I see.
Do you know? Thought it was hard to hear.
A deep sigh.
Wow.
I guess you're right. I shouldn't get so full of myself. My grades are dropping. My home life has warped beyond my control, and my own sister hates me. I have no reason to feel proud of myself. My shoulders drop more and more
Droop.
as I speak. Droop, then. While I don't truly believe what I just said, I don't think it's too far off the mark either.
Don't know, you're not no Mark Nook like.
Oh, shut up, you bugger.
Mark Nook!
Blonde-haired, creepy, piercing woman with smaller tits. This could get.
How dare you?
This could
I'm very well
be
endowed,
an
thank you very much.
important crossroad in my life.
Ah, come on, you don't have to do it. You don't have it that bad. It was only one test, wasn't it? And it's not like I really hate you or anything. I shake my head.
I shake my head. It's okay, Zoe, for why? You don't
SMHL.
need to comfort me. What I should be doing right now is studying, not finishing. For
Fishing.
Fishing for sympathy. I read that as fishing, but said it as finishing. I was like, well, I'm going to head home. I'll understand if you want to go a different way than me. I push past Zoe over Y and head towards the door once more. Once we leave school, Zoe Y and I continue to walk together, or as close to together.
You still gonna read as there?
No. Is that correct English? Or as close to together as the two of us seem to get? I don't know.
They had an unnecessary two.
Yeah.
As close to together.
Yeah. Zoe for Y walks a few steps.
How the fuck
behind
did I
me.
double click again?
No, stop it. For far enough away that we could be strangers, but not so far that we might get separated. When I stop, she stops. When I continue, she does.
Did I just double click again?
What is it? What is Zoe with a Y today?
I did.
Sorry, what is Zoe with a Y today? A lost puppy or a stalker? I think a bit of both. I slow to a halt. Say, Zoe with a Y.
Yes.
How long are you going to keep on following me like this?
I'm not following you. We do happen to live in the same building, remember?
Oh. I start walking once again. Once we reach an intersection, I begin to take a left turn where I should have taken a right.
You still don't remember the way back. You're supposed to go right.
I'm not going straight home, okay?
I see.
I keep walking the path away from our home, leaving Zoe at the intersection alone. At first, she just stands there watching me walk away. After a few seconds, however, I hear her footsteps creeping up behind me. I thought you said you weren't following me.
I'm not. I just happened to be making a detour on my way home too.
That's sly. Whatever you say.
I'm just
Well,
gonna stab you in the
this way,
back.
so
I like smoothies.
is that what? That's something you would do.
I like smoothies.
No. I don't mean that. I mean like I try to ditch you and you go like this.
No, you try to ditch me, I'll continue walking whichever way I was walking to be by a fucking self. I try to ditch you, you would fucking follow me.
Yeah, because you get lost.
Smoothies. I like them.
You got lost, remember?
Sure, I always get lost, but I was on my way home.
Yeah, but you completely forget the reason why you were out.
I forget anything I'm doing 5 seconds into what I'm doing. It just catches up eventually.
Huh?
I've already read past. We're on the okay.
Okay.
There's a place around here that says them, right? Will you take me?
Sounds like a fucking dog.
Lost puppy. I turn around to face Zoe for why. As always, she looks dead.
serious.
There is
There's
an
one
ounce of
ounce
joy
joy
or
and compassion in her voice on her
both
face.
points.
I don't know. He sounds pretty happy.
I can't help but think back to our first meetings.
Yeah, mean.
I invited you before.
Don't misunderstand. I just feel like a smoothie. I like feeling like a smoothie. It's nice and soft and squishy. Will you take me or not?
I stared Zoe blankly with a Y. While her words.
That took a
are
while.
as- I'm actually quite hungry now because Lynn told me about smoothies. It's fucking ridiculous. While her words are as cold as ever, I dare to think that she might be inviting me out in her own way. That is. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. That little grin that just changed there was so subtle that you didn't even notice it.
Continue.
Great.
Zoe Y turns around and walks towards her home, which in the same direction as the smoothie and ice cream store I had in mind. Hey, wait. If you know where it is, why do you need an escort? Zoe Y says nothing and continues walking.
I just want a bitch to stab.
As soon as we reach the ice cream store, we place our orders.
I'll have 28 scoops of everything, and I'll be hungry.
Which side's the ice cream store? Because I'm just seeing an alley right now.
Sale!
Dun, 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 dun.
After
Sale!
decisiveness on whatever I wanted, an ice cream or a smoothie, Zoe Y insisted we order both.
I double clicked.
Thanks to the ease involved in serving ice cream and blended smoothies, our orders are ready shortly after we arrive. That looks good.
That little smile on her face on the right.
No. I indicate Zoe for Y's ice cream for apostrophe S in a paper cup, which looks delicious.
I have to try some.
Try the chocolate next time.
It's nothing. It is not. What? It is. Nothing beats chocolate ice cream.
Eh? I didn't pick you for a sweet tooth.
There is no human being alive who doesn't like chocolate. Except diabetics.
I was going to say lactose intolerant, but never mind. Ha 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 ha! I can't argue with that.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I can. I just did.
Do it.
I take a bit. I take a
Bit.
bite of my. 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 bit.
I take an individual bit measured in a quantum level of micrometers.
I take a bite of my strawberry ice cream, then wash it down with my shake mixed berries flavor.
What about you?
Oh,
Do you
there's a full
like
stop
fruity
there.
flavors that much?
You could say that. Honestly, I love sweets. All of kinds. Berry, chocolate, banana. Banana!
Sweets. Banana.
Yeah,
Sweets.
There's sweets that can be flavored.
Yeah, but that's not the that's not the top 3 that you would choose.
Chocolate, I can understand.
Chocolate,
Berry,
yeah.
Banana?
The
Berry,
banana one's a more complicated one.
Hey,
Well,
she got pink
You do
hair.
look like the type.
Yeah, Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
When you're fucking fat. Nothing.
Look at that little grin. Oh, never mind. Zoe Hawaii constantly takes a sip of her chocolate smoothie. Fine then. If that's how you're gonna be, I won't let you try any of mine.
I'd mean you fucking slap your hands and drop everything.
You normally do that anyway. I normally get really
Take a
pissed
fucking
off at
tone with me, I'll slap everything that's in your fucking hands on the floor. Then it's a good thing. I don't want any.
True to her words, Zoe Hawaii shows no interest in trying out my order, or sharing any of hers, for that matter.
Still, if you tell me I can't have any, that kinda makes sense. That kinda makes me want some. Without warning, Zoe
Without-
reaches across and scoops
Fuck
up
you,
a spoonful of my ice cream.
I guess you're reading now. Hey, I just said you can't have any.
Ha ha ha!
Fucking hell, I actually.
Zoe
fucking
reaches
licked
across
my-
me once more, this time taking a sip of my smoothie. Not bad. Teeth!
Wow, that echoed through your side.
Teeth.
Not only my ice cream, but my smoothie too. Fine then, if that's how it's gonna be.
Fucking drop kicks her.
I grab Zoe's smooth. Oh, you're reading that.
I grab Zoe's smoothie and bring it to my mouth. Zoe doesn't stop me. Even with her smoothie an inch away from my lips, she does not move a muzzle. What's wrong? Aren't you going to make us even?
Was intention.
And? I look at the smoothie in my hands. It dawns me that Zoe's been drinking from us. If I went through my plan, we'd be sharing an indirect goose. Zoe's already drank from my smoothie. And used her own spoon,
spoon.
which had been in her mouth, to eat some of my ice cream. Obviously, that thought didn't bother her. Wait, of course it did. Of course it didn't. We're sisters. It's not that like this is weird or anything. I instantly take a sip. Do you like it?
With the blushing face. Yeah. It tastes chocolatey.
Slap non-believer! Duh.
Oh,
Okay, you
that's
can read now.
actually the theme. Zoe, wow, you gave up really quickly there.
Yep.
Zoe for White takes her smoothie back and immediately drinks from it.
There's only so much of one voice I can do.
I'm definitely thinking about this too much.
This is the first time you have been to an ice cream parlor with someone else? There's someone before?
Eh?
Oh, come to think of it, yeah, it is. Dad was too busy with his job and usually didn't have any time for stuff like this. I spent most of my free time in the afternoon school lessons and extracurricular activities. My friends were bitter that I never went out with them, but I'd say I made the right choice. School comes first, right? For the first time since we met up after school, Zerfwise expression changes notably. She
Notably.
looks surprised to hear what I have to say, perhaps even shocked.
Shook. So,
I said
that's
shocked.
how it is.
I love Dad. That
That was a really long pause.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like that doesn't make sense, and all.
It does.
Does it? I love Dad and all.
I love Dad and all. But
Yeah, it does. But it was pretty lonely. You know what I mean?
I double clicked again.
For fuck's sakes. What am I saying? Your position is probably worse. In fact, now that you've left behind everyone you know and care about overseas, you're the one who should be complaining, not me.
No. That's... He's not that bad.
Zervai looks sad for a moment.
It's because
Without
she's
either
simple.
one of us realizing it, the topic has grown rather heavy.
Usually we do the total opposite.
Yeah, no.
We'll start talking about something normal, something serious, then we're on about why ice cream's shaped like a poop.
It just gets worse. Back to her usual serious
Serious
expression.
expression, so is words.
And
Only indicator
of
of
her
her
sadness.
sadness.
let me see
like
how
me.
to move through it. You can't shut up. You're putting me off. Like me, she has
She's been
been thrown. She has been
Thrown
thrown
around
around
due
due
to
the
circumstances
of
of
her
her
parents.
parents. But in
another
her case,
That's
it's a foreign school without a mother, hardly a parallel to my own situation.
I smile and take a scoop of Zoe's ice cream. Apology accepted.
Thank you, Iris. With an I. Illuminati. Iris is Illuminati, oh my god.
The bullfox, look at the triangle on the vest. Oh,
I'm looking. No, I'm looking. I don't.
like, from the collar iris to the other color. Like the tips of it, where it goes down, then to the center of the vest. It's a triangle.
You are retarded.
Someone else will see that in the video. Someone will see that.
I get what you're saying, but you're retarded. It's got to be a perfect triangle.
I'm looking everywhere now.
Fucking.
Why don't we just put all of this behind us and start over? What do you say?
Hey, like that.
This is the scene where they kiss.
I just licked my fucking pop filter. That was unintentional.
Returns my words with a soft smile. It matches her cool yet beautiful face.
Oh, thank you. I'm not fucking doing that back.
And for the first time since we were reunited, I feel as though I might be able to become friends with her after all. You say that.
Your sister says you don't need to be friends.
Oh, back in the classroom. Oh, that's a...
I slumped down at my desk of my first class for the day. Comes to an end. It pains me to think about it, but my day has just begun.
This is Bear Grylls.
And there are many agonizing hours to go.
Alright, for
My
now on,
only
let's go to
solace
Bear Grylls.
comes in the form of calculus class, which is shared with my little sister Zoe. Since our encounter the other day, the two of us have been getting along much better, and I'm honestly looking forward to spending some class time with her. Assuming she shows up, of course.
Alright, simmer down for a second. I'll be stepping out for a bit. so class will start in a few minutes late. When I come back, I expect to see all you in your seats and waiting for my return. Got that?
Should we both say yes?
No, fuck off, you wanker.
Who said that? The principal's office. He-Man will have a word with you.
The janitor's so fucking beast boy.
At the time of for our next class draws near, our teacher steps back out of the classroom and heads down the hallway.
Fine right now.
At the same time, his presence is replaced by that of a far more attractive and calming individual.
Zoe.
Incest!
Thomas.
I let him drinking.
That's me.
Wyatt enters the classroom and walks right over to my seat.
Some pepperoni came up with that one. I can't tell. Am I early or late? I thought I was right on time. But then the teacher walked straight out.
Oh, he said he had to go do something for a few minutes. He'll be back soon.
Just gotta go bang next door's teacher.
Voila!
Fair enough.
Someone actually got a video of that.
Zoe takes her seat and begun to remove her books from her bag. The moment Zoe does so, our teacher walks back into the room. Zoe and I turn around to face the front of the class, finishing our class preparations in silence. After class, I see Zoe waiting for me in the hall while I collect my books. I
This
can't
is a
help
fucking well
but smile.
documentary or something.
Even if Zoe was to become kind, she would still slap